We have with us Ron McGregor from Scholastic New Media. Now, Ron, welcome. A lot of schools are looking at building their own websites. How exactly would they do that, though? If a school was starting out, how could they build their own website?
Well, the thing I like about this particular product here, Phil, is called Splash. Apart from being produced in Australia, it's easy to use. All that stuff that people talk about, HTML, whatever it means, I don't know about it. All I want to know is how to produce my website. And this actually creates the website by just dragging your text in, dragging your photographs in, and then laying them out. You can preview them on your web browser and just actually upload it straight to your web server. Great. It's easy. It's like the way WordPresses are now. You type out and it comes out beautifully on the sheet. That's the way you want it to work. So
let's have a look.
Once again, let's see, we'll start with, say, the tutorial. It comes with a tutorial, and it's actually using the web browser for the tutorial.
Step us through that.
Now here we've got a piece of graphic and a hypertext link, and I can go through and I'll just maximise this to make it a bit easier to see. And it's got step 1, and there's about 10 steps together to make up your particular website. Click on step 2, step 3, and as I said, step 4 and so on. So I'll just exit out of that or minimise it and show you what it basically involves.
So build a page. Yeah.
Let's build a page. Let's go for a new project. Gives it a name. Let's call it Ron's. It actually sets up the directory structure on your hard drive, and it automatically sends all those files up to your web server when you just press one button. So
okay,
I like that. So we've got our first page here. It'll be a matter of bringing in, say, some text, and to put in some text, you just put a little box out. Now, if I hold it to the left there, you'll see that it will probably move either to the centre or to the left of the screen when I type in the text. So I'll just type in some letters here.
Some Greek here.
And click OK. And notice how it moves it over to the left.
Justified.
If I want to move that to the centre, I can move it to the centre over here. Or if I wanted to increase the size of it, I can do that. Now I want to edit that text, and I want to highlight just the 3 Y's, and I want to make that into a hypertext link. So I'll just right click on that, and I'll make that link, and I'll get it to, in this case here, when they press on 3 Y's, I'll get it to send an email to me.
Wow.
Okay, now I'll get, say,
so is there a sample page in here that you can show us? One that's already been created?
Apart from the tutorial, I could perhaps go back to... The thing with this is I can actually go through and preview what I've done so far, and there it is inside the browser. I'll just minimise that again. If I want to pick out a background, I'm just going to go and browse through and find a couple of backgrounds. I've got some samples here in the project. And click on open, and that gives me that sort of
brick tile look.
Brick tile look. Now if I try and insert, say, an image this time, I'll find a little image. In this case here, I might want, say, the arrow button. And that'll click on like so. Now I can
place that image anywhere.
Move that anywhere. I can move it into the middle, and if I right click on that, I can have that as a hypertext link again. And I'll get it to go to, this time I'll get it to jump to a particular URL, and I might type in www.scholastic. So what do you think of that, Phil?
Yeah, it looks very easy to use. So obviously we haven't had much time, but you could build up text and graphics and do links to email centres and links to websites. So easy tool to create your own website.
So what I'll do now is I'll preview that very, very basic. I've got a link down here. I've got my little hypertext link. So if I click on this,
if we were connected,
that would want to go off to the web browser. In this case here, if I click on that, that'll bring up the email there to actually then get connected and send through.
Thanks, Ron. We have with us again Sean and Anthony from Ep8b. Welcome.
Thank you.
Ep8b, the program, it's a rental program for students and teachers so that they can rent notebooks and technology. I wonder whether we could talk about the benefits of rental.
Well, actually, Ep8b's a lot more than just a rental program, Phil. Ep8b provides the end user, be it a teacher or a professor or lecturer at university or a parent or a student, with a choice of computer packages, including software, hardware, internet connection, insurance for notebooks, etc. It allows that end user to choose the product and then choose a finance structure, the finance being a rental. So it's more or less do it yourself. The end user gets to select their package and then choose their finance structure. And they can do it all from the comfort of their home, or they can do it over the phone, they can do it by fax, or they can do it by the internet, or come along to one of our dealers.
So Sean, as head of sales out in the field, what has the feedback been from students, teachers and parents?
Yeah, it's very interesting, Philip. We've noticed just over the last few months there's been an incredible change in how parents and teachers are perceiving technology. I think they're becoming far more educated in their understanding of how rapidly technology is changing and how they need to keep up with that change, and especially their children need to keep up with that change.
So it's all about having the right technology at the right time?
Absolutely. I mean, no one wants their child to be left behind. That's the key. And that's the whole idea behind Ep8b, is apart from being affordable, it's flexible enough that people can keep their children up to date with the technology.
And I think these days most people would be far more interested in paying a small amount each month for the technology that they take with them than having a big cost and then working out what they're going to do with the machine 2 years down the track.
For sure, especially keeping in mind that 2 or 3 years down the track the machine's virtually worth nothing. So who wants to own something that really is worth nothing after 2 or 3 years?
Ep8b. Sean, Anthony, thank you. Once again, we have with us our resident software expert, Anne Glover. Welcome, Anne.
Hello, Phil.
And I thought we might just mention you've actually published a book of software reviews.
That's right. General advice for parents and teachers, and over 200 software reviews and websites as well. Everything they need to get started.
So that question that, you know, what software should I buy for my child? It's a reference book dealing with that issue and available from ABC shops?
That's right.
Great.
Software is rated according to its educational level and its entertainment level. Both factors are important for children.
So this is an excellent resource.
Yes.
So you've got some software to share with us today?
Yes, another Disney title. It's Ready to Read with Pooh.
Excellent. Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear. And here we are in the 100-acre wood, and with Pooh and Tigger and the rest of the crowd. A lovely graphical, beautiful to look at title, but it also introduces children to sounds.
So what age group would you recommend this for?
Probably 3 to 5. So if you have a young child who loves Pooh Bear, and most young children do, a nice program for a 3 or 4-year-old up to about 5.
And especially for kindies and preschools in school,
Certainly.
I would imagine?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Preschools or schools could concentrate on just one of the activities that are in the program, whereas at home the children will tend to explore the whole wood and work on different activities from time to time. They can go into the treehouse, and if they do some work, very sort of literacy sort of introductory work, they earn rewards where they can decorate their treehouse, and they'll collect items of mail as well from their letterbox.
Okay. So what can we see in the software today?
Well, let's have a look around and see how many friends we can see and see what we can do today. We might help one of the friends today learning some words. So we have sounds, fairly good emphasis on sounds in this program, unlike a lot of computer programs that tend to be early literacy programs but ignore the sounds for some reason. This one's reasonably good. And here's Tigger doing his Tigger thing.
Right, as Tigger does.
That's right. Bit of fun there for the children. They can watch the antics of the characters as well as a bit of learning as well.
He has a great voice, Tigger. I love his
Fantastic
voice.
And I love the things that he gets up to.
Yeah.
Always in trouble, always making mistakes.
Reminds me of
in a
Kramer in
fix.
Seinfeld, actually.
Now Tigger's stuck up in the tree. we need to complete some words
To get him down.
to help him down.
Okay.
Or rather, they climb up all right. It's the coming back down. First thing to do is that which hasn't been done. Confidentially, to just you and no one else. I have never known.
He's talking to us.
He's talking to
We're
us.
a bit quick for him, I
and
think.
we're
There
a
we
bit
are.
too fast because
Yeah.
we need to listen to what's going on.
P-O-T. Pot. Now that word is done.
So when we complete the 4, we let Tigger down from the tree.
Yes, what helpful children we have that can help Tigger out.
Thanks, Annie. We have with us again Anne Glover. Welcome, Anne.
Hello, Phil.
And Carmen Sandiego. The quest continues.
She's at it again.
She's at it again.
This
You've got a
time-
new title.
Yes, she's stolen the world's words and she's turned them into gobbledygook.
Oh, okay.
So this time the children's role is to search for clues and passwords, to use words, to reassemble words, to spell words. So it's all word oriented.
So what Carmen did for geography, she's now doing for language.
That's true.
Okay. Can we have a quick look at the software?
Certainly. We need to travel the world, have a look around and find some exercises, some word exercises. Spelling is in here, word searches and word assembly. Here we have a list of words that we need to find just on a word search. So we can find perhaps dies, click on the letters. By doing the work, we earn
Points.
earn the points.
Huh?
And we may even save some of the other people who have been out there trying to save the words as well. We're agent number 13.
Oh, okay.
12
So there are other
agents
agents.
are locked away. So we continue to find words. Good one for children to use at home. And the idea is that because it's setting a scenario, a story for the children, they're more likely to do the word exercises rather than just being given the exercises
Here's
in
20
isolation.
exercises, you know, and here's your score.
Certainly,
Yeah.
there's a purpose to it. We're saving the world again.
Lovely graphics in here. I know that we quickly went through it, but there was like a 3-dimensional look where
That's
you could
right.
explore. Yeah.
That's right. So we have a list of words here, and the spelling words in context where they'll see a whole sentence and a word's missing. They'll have to place the right word in there as well. 5 activities, different levels of difficulty. It's a program that you can get a fair amount of use out of.
So it's a new title distributed by Dataflow, and it's called Carmen Sandiego Word Detective.
That's right.
What a great show we've had today. That is all we have for this program, and indeed this ends our series of Clever Classroom IT. I hope you found the series useful in developing learning and technology at school and at home and your own clever classrooms.